Hi everyone, good day to you all. I'm just gonna do a couple of videos that I like to do. I just finally got my new TV and I've had my own before. I was thinking today, I've got a friend, I lost many years ago and I wish he was here to celebrate my 60th. But I'm sure he's celebrating with me in style. And I'm sure he'll approve of the telly that I got. It's really nice. I never had a telly of my own, not properly like that. So, um, yeah, so it's in my bedroom and it looks, they've really improved the tellies, I think, because they're more thinner. And then the ones that about 8 years ago when they started off doing these big screens and stuff. Yeah, so with I do miss my friend a little bit at the minute. Um, but you know when certain celebrations are coming up, like my special birthday, uh, he's not here. But I'm sure he's up there, smiling down at me, looking at what I do and at what I'm achieving. Yeah. So um, can be difficult, can't it, when you are missing someone, like a special friend. Before everyone's timing, was it before all this and in the early, whatever you want to call it, last century. Anyway, so, what I want to do a video, about my up to date on my painting. I want to show you a few things that I had problems with this specific painting. I want you to be aware of buying this painting. I'll show you why. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let's put my readers on as well. It's been quite light in here today. A bit sunny. Makes a change. So now, as you can tell, right, this colour I had a problem with. If you buy this painting, right, there's not enough of this colour, so you need to let Amazon know or wherever you get it from, because I had to take a few of my other paintings. They had 3 packets in one painting, yeah, and then 1 packet of that, and then they had 2 packets. Whether I mislaid it, but I would have known because I've laid them all out to do them, so I would have known, I would have remembered. The one thing I have got good memory. For now, maybe not when I'm 90, perhaps. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm going to do, this is, that's K. So I'm going to do, I've started to do this bit now, the dog. I can't remember his name. The Tramp, wasn't it? So that's K. Actually, I prefer this pen because it puts it in properly. Then those are the standard ones. I might do a building theme. I've got a church coming. You know, I don't know whose fault this is, but so yeah. If you're considering buying it, be aware of that colour. If you do buy it, it's only a couple of quid, I think. But trouble with these painting, like yeah. So what have you all done today? Well, I've put all my tablets in all together because when they change the tablets, which I am doing really well now. I don't overeat anyway. I'm not a big eater. They keep telling me off, you know. And when do you eat? I said when I feel like it. Anyway, I'm not the biggest eater, but do you know what? I'd like to talk to you about something, to be fair, because when they do a report about food, yeah, do they realise there might be a psychology problem? The reason why I say that, I had one when I was young. I didn't really tell my family I was struggling with food, because back in those days they didn't really know much about it. That you had a food issue. My issue started when we left Canada to the States, and then when I liked Canada, that was nice when we was young. I started to make friends there because I'm quite I go around everyone. Yeah, we went to the States, Boston, so I believe. And my mum used to say, oh, packing my bags to go back to Canada, and she used to have to watch me when I was little, because I was one of these people, if I don't like a place, or I feel uncomfortable, or I feel a bit isolated, or I couldn't make friends there, but my mum said I started to. But she said I made more friends in Canada than I did there. I think Canada is easier. So I need to know. Where's my yoga gone? Yeah, I think Canada's easier. So I was listening to this report about food. They were saying with the 3 meals a day, that in the older days we used to have 3 meals and that was it. But now I think it's changed. Really. I haven't had dinner yet, and it's nearly what? Yeah. So yeah. So food for me. When I got home and lost my nan, it was for an 8-year-old, you know. So I got onto soups. That's great. Then I got onto a meal, just about, because really they should do why you have a bad relationship with food, because mine is a psychology one, because of the I've moved around the planet a bit, yeah. So with my dad, mum, parents, of course, and my brother got conceived in America, so we decided to come home. But there was an issue over there. I think my mum did tell me. I can't remember what it was all about. Anyway, I couldn't care less. But I did like Canada. I didn't give the States a chance, I don't think. But I was getting a bit agitated to think. I knew we were going to move again, so I thought, well, is it worth making friends in America? Because I've been a French Prime Minister and a president. Wow. Someone said I should write it all out. I might do it at some point. That's 12E. You see what? So I think that report was a bit what can I say? It didn't go nowhere. I felt like phoning in. If to do it again, I will do. The other day, food is different to people. People might have a problem with food. I was never anorexic. I was never like that. I was just I wasn't a very big eater. To be fair, I'm not. I really what can I say? A really big eater. I have to be really hungry to eat. I think that's why I'm losing weight. I drink a lot of water because that just shrink your belly, and I do a lot of exercise, and I've lost all the weight that I wanted to lose. But they said in my blood test I'm not eating enough. But they said everything's fine. Your sugars come right down. And I said, well, I eat junk. She said, that's fine. You eat what you want to eat. I told my doctor, I said, have you got a problem with a relationship with food? And I said, no. I didn't really say much. I open up when I want to open up. I like to show you my I know you know what I have. That's how. Yeah, that's how. You know I have health issues, but I do my best in life. So this is just a general chat for Thursday chat. Could call it that, couldn't I? Thursday Ripper chat, whatever you want to call it. Why not? I've got one more video to do. I just want to do a bit of this So, yes, I thought it was a strange report. I wish I would called in. But if it happens again, I will listen out for it. Because it's important that you've got to find out why you have an issue with food. Because I could go without food, but I get told off by my doctor for that because I am a diabetic too. It's in remission now. Because I got my sugar down. I had him. So I said to the doctor, is the chemist man all happy with me? He said, oh yes, very happy. He said he won't bother you yet. And I said, that's what I was waiting for. I said, for him to ring me up and say, I'm going to do something different. But anyway, no, but because I walk everywhere, me don't like buses, me don't like taxis. What transport have I got? The trouble is, they jerk the buses, yeah, and they're still doing it. Would you really pack it in? You know, I've got a trapped nerve. It keeps giving me a trapped nerve in my back, and I'll throw up the next few weeks. You know, it's not easy getting on a bus and then having a blooming bus driver that jerks a... And you want a pay rise? Huh. I want a blooming pay rise off here for hurting me back every 5 minutes. It's as bad as a taxi. Took the seatbelt off and it whacked my head on it. Yeah, what's going on here? I'm just going to walk it. I just can't be bothered with. I'll just take my bite. Painless. Me and transportation lately does not compute. So if you want to go on a strike, do us all a favour. You go on a strike. You know, the best transport I feel is the stagecoach. They don't mess you about. Then all the electric ones are nice. It's the old ones that they jerk. The electric one, you can't really jerk that, can you? But the old ones are being phased out now. We've got a really good mayor, or what's his name? Andrew Street, is it? Yeah? He's really looked after Cov. So, yeah, he's done a lot for us. Makes a blooming change. Anyway, so for what he is, he just do a lot for Coventry. I must admit, because we don't get a lot. But since we've had this thing, it's growing a little bit now, and I'm glad. Because when we was growing up, we didn't have much here, I'm afraid. But now, it's booming, and I'm really glad for the young people that are here in Coventry. So make the most of it, please. Make us lot that we can have what you had. Make us proud, because there's things out there you can do. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a lovely... We always had problems here. But now we're on the map, like I say. So, yeah, so it's really kind of... yeah. Boy, I really love this painting now. Sometimes I get, if I don't get it right, I was getting a bit stressed out about this colour. There's a bit more here, but so we used to do a lot of this before. What was that? What was that issue called? Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah. So wine. So right there, like try to take a photo of it. I'm gonna leave my this on, so when I can go into town. Me and the high street are finished, I tell you. You know what? No wonder people don't like the high street. Well, I hate the high street big time. It bothers me that much. I go somewhere and throw up. I do. I just go somewhere and throw up. I just don't like the high street. It irritates me. You know. I could just shop online and say, "Oh, I love that." It's the same. I mean, shopping online for me is just. I could do it with my eyes shut. This stupid siren thing that is coming off my phone. Yeah. What is it? Control all of a sudden. If we're gonna blow up, we blow up, don't we? I'm not going anywhere anyway. I've decided that if we do go, that's it. I can't do anything about it. It's not going on my phone. Is it more controlled because the COVID's not here anymore? You want to make our lives even more miserable on our phones. Don't touch my phone, please. Did you ask my permission? No, you didn't. Back off. Because at the end of the day, that is my private phone. What if you're going to blow up, you're not going to go anywhere, are you? You know what I mean? Irritates me. Well, I believe it's 3 o'clock. Well, yeah, and then you can't use your stuff. I don't think so, somehow. You know, you're not going to get away with it, people. Because at the end of the day, is it our freedom being taken away bit by bit or something? I don't think so. I'm not having it on my phone. You can opt out, by the way. I will. Our choose went to whoever is upstairs chooses my fate. Yeah, if I go, I go. You can't do nothing about it, can you? If we get a blow up or not. You know, it's silly to have some. It's called control. Yet again, we've had to put up with COVID for how long? Oh, we can't do this. We can't do that. You know. That's interesting. Wait till Sunday, people. It will be wiped off my phone. Yeah, and on here, this is my photo phone, my private photo phone. So get lost. It's my phone. Did you ask me my permission to put that on my phone? No, you didn't. Yeah. I say it how it is. You don't like it, Mr. Government people. Then you've got a bloody fight on your hands. I'm nearly 60. Half of you are younger than me. Twice my junior. And you haven't even bloody lived. Go out in the real world. And you've got a fight on Sunday afternoon. If it comes on my phone, I'll go, bye-bye. Anyway, that's the rant over. So, this what worries me about this thing, yeah? If someone's very fragile and they've had that on their phone, they might have a bloody heart attack or something. But, you know, this is... Get a painting, get a hobby. Leave everyone alone, innit? I say how it is. I'm one of these people that are outspoken and you don't like it. And then you tried to kill me. You thought I would die in COVID. But I'm still here because do you know why I'm still here? Because I obeyed the rules and you didn't. Get over it. You know, I have to let it out occasionally, you know what I mean? Get a hobby. I said to my friend once, you see, we will live because we behaved ourselves. We obeyed the law because, you know why? I said to her, because we had a good bring up. My parents taught me how to, you know, behave ourselves and, you know. But you lot didn't, did you? So why are you being miserable, aren't we, all of you down there? Well, you know, how can you do that to people? And we couldn't have anything, you know. Yeah, and you expect us to look up to you and say, oh, well, you got to do this, and say what we say, but then you do the opposite. Did you have a bring up, a really good bring up? But well, I did. Painless. I used to say Peter Goose when I was young, but now I found my voice a long time ago actually, but that's another story in itself. It's a different brand. Yeah. Well, I did all right, but this shielding bothered me. Now they're saying I didn't need to shield, so I think they should give me compensation. Shielding and vulnerable is two different things. Yeah, you couldn't like, what's the word? That's O. You couldn't really like do what you lot did. You could go out and everything. All I had to do, I had to keep my distance. Yeah. And all I had to do is go, hello, how are you? anyway, so then I did the military in the summer, so I think I did pretty well myself. But I'm still here. Saying something, isn't it? That people don't know how to obey. You set the rules, you didn't do it, even have them. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to think. Asked a couple of people. Could go to their funerals or asked a dear friend. But I could go to that because we were out of a lockdown. I'm struggling. I get pretty agitated about that period of my life. I'm really struggling to come to terms with, did I have to shield, or was it a fake, or was it what's the word? I don't know how to describe. I am really struggling with the effect of. Now I'm thinking. They had this party, and I was shielding. So I'm kind of struggling with it, and I think I will struggle for a long time because you're thinking all sorts. Yeah, and they could do what they want, but all I had to see people from the window. Come on. Yeah, so it's and I felt abandoned through different outlets like Coventry Labour Party, because I asked for help. Asked the council for help. I asked my local radio station for help, and they totally ignored me. they weren't interested because that I had issues. I needed help to get things, and now you see why I'm a bit angry, to be fair. I asked my local radio station for help to get things out, and then they'll drop some things off. One lady did, because I found talk radio. Oh, what was his name? Mike Graham, that's it, in the morning. And there was a lady was listening in from Kenilworth. Because I wanted to see my mum and dad, but they knew what I was going through. So this lady ran in and they ran back. I said, "Oh no, it's okay. It's not that I'll get into trouble if I went in her car and I might infect her." I thought it was really nice. There were some nice people out there, but I couldn't do that. I would feel really guilty that I would go out and I knew I was shielding, because this lady had rang in and Mike Graham's team rang me back, and I said, "Look, no, because I'd get fined, and if it was this vulnerable one, it would have been alright." I wanted to see my mum and dad desperately, and yeah, so it's trying times, isn't it? It is like things like this, hobbies and that, and the occasional. I do watch my programs. Well, I get there's too many stuff in that lets me dark. Yeah, there's all bits of different ones in there. That's the trouble when you so I might do a film of buildings. I am doing all my other stuff as well. I might get my sewing machine out tomorrow, and I'll show you what I've been learning. Yeah, I love it now. Me and machines sometimes get, well, to do some, I got an embroidery for it to put on, and I try and keep busy as much as possible. I might do one on buildings. So this one's a bit, the dog's a bit easier to like that is out there. And the K is number 3. Yeah. So it's 3, and that's 3, 5, 5. I might do some. This is, I got plenty of this. Another. It was 15. That's 7, wherever that is. Oh well, I can use that top, can't I? I just want to do some more. Now I will show you something. I've got some books to show you. They're my mum. There is this book that was written in Nuneaton up the road. That's an eye there. You have to go through bits of bobs. I just want to do this eye. See what it looks like on the Tramp. Just I do like this pen better Then the standard ones, do you know what I mean? The standard ones, it tends to mess it up. I don't know why. It's just then this goes like this. Yeah, and that is better. I'll go for coffee. Oh, for some throat still. I went to the dentist today. I did alright actually. I said to him, I looked into his eyes, I said, you can touch my face now. He put some gloves on. And then he said, you ain't changed then. And he said, where you going? I'm going to a funeral. I said, who is it? No, you see. But anyway, and then you put the eyes here. And then I put all them in there. All this stuff out. And it keeps coming and going sometimes. Oh wow, this is nice. At least it was a bit better today with a bit of sun. You know, natural sun, isn't it? I'm gonna do this little bit and then you know, talking into a camera is like therapy. I know there's about 1,000 people out there, but I like to tell you what I've been going through. I don't need you to have to pay for it. Anyway, I just want to get this here all done. And I've done some beads. I don't know who got me back into this again. Oh, I forgot his name now. You know who he is. And, yeah. So, I've got a nice one upstairs somewhere that my friend gave me before the, whatever it was, 2017, I think. Yeah. I've still got a lot to do. Not enough hours in a day. And I gotta watch EastEnders. Hotting up now, isn't it? Never use your mobile in the car. Yep. I keep telling Mother that. I keep telling Mum on a certain road up this way is like a death trap, and I keep telling her be concentrating with her because it is one of the worst words. I hate being in the car on a bus on that road. I see loads of mistakes, and in a taxi. My, there was one driver that cut us all. I thought, that's it. I'm gonna walk it. It might be alive a little longer. Anyway, tell you, I'm not very good with. And that's why I love college. I love my friends. I'm calm there, just about. Anyway, hopefully you get some new people back as old people as well. They've been very good. It's a challenge. Yeah. Special flowers do me then. I know there's heavy for allergies, isn't there? I just want to do this bit of then I'll switch off. I'll show you my books that I bought my mum. There's a problem with Amazon, isn't there? I can't see it though. The books are not there, baby. I think UK was sorted out better. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I don't listen to the chat shows anymore because they're boring, aren't they? I've gone off them. I go off the radio sometimes. Yeah, I'm thinking I've got to make a diary of what I do. Yeah, so this is looking smashing now. So if you can see it, or I'll show you. I just want to just do this bit and then I'm going do one more video and I can watch my EastEnders because it's getting. I came back when she was quite ruthless, wasn't she? The one in the shop, kind of like her. Anyway, she's really funny. She's funny and she's I think you all know who I mean. She's funny, but she left Ben to what in the because of that thing, and I thought, oh yeah, I know what she's gonna do now. She's just gonna let him stay there and die. You know what I mean? She's just amazing character. To be fair, I thought I could get on with you. Yeah. So she was just she just let poor Ben there to what till the next morning and give him a lesson. I think the husband's gonna get it though. He's a control freak. Anyway, a lot of people are, aren't they? I suppose. But anyway, she does amuse me. That lady in EastEnders. That's when I restarted watching it again. I go into it occasionally and come back. One of those shows you don't miss. Merchant and yeah, she amuses me. Oh, my hip. I'm gonna have to take a tablet. I used to have this thing in my hip called a needle. I don't know how I managed that, you know. Well, my other surgery many years ago, Dr. Bungalander and Dr. Semi, Dr. Bungalander was United and Dr. Semi was City and I'm City. And when he used to do something, Dr. Banglander, for my hip, he said, oh, thank God, he did. When he did my knee, he said, you're sick, you fan, and he went like that. I said, oh, that, you know. And that treatment didn't really work on my knee. Exercise do. And he was funny. You know. But they were at loggerheads, right? Because when Dr. Semi passed, City had their first corp, and I thought, oh, my shame, he weren't here to see it. But it's probably on there. Get a free ticket. I mean, he could get in free now, can't he? That's what I'll do. If I was on the other side, I'd go, oh, I'm gonna watch that match for free. They wouldn't know, would they? And then, though, yeah, they used to say, oh, have you seen Ange for a bit? And my nurse used to say, no, she only comes when she's really poorly, if she feels like it. I don't even bother with the new surgery much too. They tend to ring me or says, are you right, sweetie? I said, yeah. I've just been so busy. Then I go, wait, when I go to certain places, I show them my stuff first before they even give me a needle or whatever. And hang on, before you give me a needle, do you want to see what I crocheted? Do you want to see my painting? I'm like that. I have to break the ice a bit. I'm not very good at opening up. If there's a problem, I have psoriasis arthritis. Many years ago, I was on this job, care home, and all my psoriasis went to the bone, and all around here, right down to the skin. And my supervisor from the government sector saw me nearly dying in the street, and she took me home, and she saw the state of me, and she took me off that job. She said, how you treat my customers, because I am a customer to the government at the time. And she said, that's disgusting. So she made me stay at home. Yeah. So it was all right down to here. And my psoriasis right down to the bone. It was right all around here. All around, it was no skin at all. That was never skin. It was, I was nearly dying. So you know, I have been half-face deaf. So, yeah. I used to be double jointed, that didn't help. But it was right down, that's why I have problems with that thumb. In that, it was right down to my bone, my psoriasis was. All my skin was ripped off. All around here, I had this on my back, like a shape of an onion. And it's, yeah, she saw me. Theoretically, even though I got the job, and I'm still under the care of them because they like to check on you, make sure you're doing all right. She weren't too impressed, and yeah, so it was just I just collapsed somewhere. Yeah. So there you go. I do have it a difficult time with it. It's just finally psoriasis and arthritis recognised now. I have when it's really damp, it's plays up. My back plays up, and I know I've got a trapped nerve there somewhere again because of being pushed about on buses. I could go back on strike. So yeah, you don't realise what it was like. And I have it in my ear. I had a boil in my ear when I was living at home with my parents, and it burst my eardrum. So I have issues there. I've got to put some stuff in a minute. So yeah, but I'm here to tell the tale. Getting into this now, aren't I? Yeah. Right. So, you know, whoever you follow, you don't know what's going on in their lives, you see. So it's forming now. Can you see the Tramp forming? No, I find his colours a bit easier than the red. I didn't do to change them with close-up work, but if the sun out like this, I don't put the lamp on. Due to I can't see it without my So whatever goes on behind people's lives, you know, be aware. Yeah. Yeah, that was a terrible time. I've had a few. I don't know why. I think it might be due to when I had my head injury, and that's when it all started to go wrong. Yeah, an injury like that is horrific. David Tennant did one once. He did a drama on BBC One, I think, many years ago, about having a head injury. And I thought, yeah, that's what it was like. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I remember that drama. I wanted someone to watch it with me, to say what I was going through. Yeah, so not easy, you know. And it's I think that's why they shielded me, because it was on my letter. Yeah. So, like, this is like really kind of forming now, isn't it, guys? I know I I'm just trying to straighten it up. If you can see it, look, it's forming now, isn't it? Yeah. Just yeah, it's like forming now. So I do like the way the colours are on this one. It's not all red like Lady, but they do it like that anyway. Walt Disney do. Be aware if you do buy this painting, check if there's any more colours of that, because I think they should give you about 4 bags of that, not the black, because you got plenty of black in different paintings anyway. So so right, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. I know, it's a long video, but I felt like I'm talking to someone different and just yeah, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors, people's lives, do you? So if you're watching this little video and if you like it, yes, yeah, if you like it, just like, share, subscribe, and do all those wonderful things you do for me. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, don't forget to press the notification bell. Bye everyone.